Well, it's that time of the week again for Eyewitness Report on Channels Television, when we follow up on some of the stories uploaded to our portal via the Channels TV app. This week, we captured sights and sounds of Benue flood disaster as several photos of the affected areas hit our portal. We also followed up on some stories of erosion-ravaged areas in Cross River State and Edo State. Stand by for details of this and more. I'm Chris Elems. Our first story takes us to Edo State, where very deep gully erosion has taken over some areas in Teboga, Hill, and the resident can't hold it any longer as they call for help. Now, similar threat is heard from Osakpama Street in Ego local government area. They claim that if the government could do it at the Queen Ede access, then it could be replicated in their area. The Commissioner of Work says the government is aware of the threat and as such, work towards containing some of the challenges are already ongoing, with over 120 roads built for construction and rehabilitation. Details in a moment. The desolation of Ikagwere Street, Teboga, Hill, Benin City, a major street completely decimated by flood, leaving the residents devastated. On a daily basis, property cave in and are buried underneath the red soil of this access. A respite is what the people seek.
This is Teboga Junction so far. And all this while it has been a tug of war for, let's say, for the past 6 years now. It has been a tug of war in this area. Anytime there is a drop of rain, just a drop of rain, people find it difficult to pass this chemist to the other side. They trek and get tired. So all this while it has been a problem to us. We don't really know how to forge ahead. It's a serious problem that we are encountering in this place. My mind is that I don't know if God can really come to our rescue, government can really come to our rescue, so that they can tackle this problem once and for all.
So I'm directly from the rubber factory now. You can see it was just because of the sun you can even have access to this road. When it is rain, you cannot pass this road. The road is very bad, dilapidated. You can see even people are even moving out of this place because of the nature of the road. So we really want the state government to come to the aid of the people living in this place to ameliorate their plight.
A resident who would rather speak off camera said it was possible to reclaim the street, just as had been done at the Queen Ede side of the area. A partnership between the World Bank and the state government ensured the area was saved and remained habitable. Yes. According to this Reverend Father, their church was advised to move away from the area to prevent any havoc on members. He is, however, grateful that his persistent effort to draw attention to the environmental hazard paid off.
Before what you are seeing now, a lot of damage. Many of the classrooms of this Queen Ede Secondary School fell in before I came here. When I came, there was a building standing by my right hand there now, but the building is no more. In my presence, gradually it's going. Even there was a mango tree, big one. I think there were about 2, all gone in. But you will not see them. Where the thing had fallen inside, you will not see the thing again. Because where we are standing now is Pito before. It's filling the deed. And that old Agbo Road you are seeing now was also as deep as this gully here, but they fill it up. So I praise them all. They have done a lot to be able to raise it to that level, but they have not succeeded at this end. This is where the major problem is now. How to tackle here so that we can be free. For instance, we were asked to relocate, go and look for land. So we didn't do any work again. Then later, when they started this construction, that's why you see we have started doing something now. Otherwise, we were to abandon here because it was threatening, and we thought the church was going to fall inside. So for now, we are grateful to the government. World Bank, of course, you know, World Bank, federal government, state government, all of them combined. So we are grateful to them. Where we are standing now They fill it and then put concrete gutter. This concrete drain they put here was too fast. They were too early. The sand had not settled. Engineers will know that. They had not settled before they put the concrete. So when the ground started to settle, the part of it was now sinking. So that's why you see so many cracks here and there. And if those cracks are there, the work is poor.
Just after the Teboga area, a massive underneath drainage is being constructed around Lucky Way to help with proper water channelization to prevent further erosion menace. One of the project supervisors explains the extent of work done so far.
The job entails this underground drainage you are seeing behind me. This drainage, we collect this water from the ground zero, which is supposed to be the covert position from your behind there, where the plantains are, down to Teboga River. It will hit Edo City Transport Service. There's a big catchment manhole there. While we discharge into that manhole, it will now transfer the water to Teboga River. That is this underground drainage.